This is PHTV4. I'm Sue Jankowski, and this is Meet the Merchant. Today we're at Noral Jewelers, and we have Dale with us today. Hi, Dale.
Good morning.
It's so great. Dale's always here, at least most of the time he's here. And if you're not familiar with Noral Jewelers, it is right next to the municipal parking lot. And I know you've gone by it a million times, and that 1,000,001 time stop by because it's absolutely fabulous. And there's just tons and tons of really beautiful things here for you to look at. So Dale, I always call this the most wonderful time of year, like the song, because it's fun to shop and it's fun to, buy something for someone that you love and surprise them with something really special, which is what you would get here at your store.
Absolutely.
So we have a lot of things out here right now. Dale, during the holiday time, would you say you maybe change it up and have a little bit more inventory for shoppers?
Yeah, definitely during the holiday season we do. That's the peak time of year for shopping. So we do have more inventory available this time of year.
Okay, well that's good. And this is just one small area of choices that Dale has here available for you. So Dale, what is all this? Why don't you tell us a little bit about this tray?
So this particular area we're looking at today is all natural diamonds in carated gold, 14 karat and higher. That is made up from various different artists, and we have things from the East Coast, West Coast, and local. We deal with all those.
Okay.
So a nice variety.
A nice variety. And I noticed there's a little rose gold in here too.
Yeah.
So that's kind of popular right now. But I see a lot of different choices. I think what's really nice about this shop too is it's budget friendly. Like you can spend a little or a lot depending on what you want.
Definitely. We have things at entry level prices up to high end and everything in between.
That's really great because sometimes, you want something, just actually, I think depends on who it's for too. A lot of times, what you want to spend, maybe a younger person, you might want to spend, you might want to be a little more frugal with your monies because, they're young still.
Absolutely.
But then there's something really spectacular. I'm just in awe, like some of the pieces here, I think we should point out.
Sure.
First of all, right here in the front, all of these in front are bracelets.
Yes.
And, some people like a bangle and some people like a link bracelet. What do we have just right here for us to look at?
So what we have here, these are flex bangles. These were new in the industry in the last couple of years. We do very well with them. So they're actually holder bangle shape, but they actually have movement to them.
Oh.
So they do flex. That's why they're called the flex bangle. Various diamond sizes, can do it in any of the colors, rose, white, or yellow gold. Any diamond weight from lightweight to heavier weight pieces would all be available.
So it's flex so that you can get it over your hand and it fits kind of closer?
It actually will open up so you can put it on and then close it.
I see.
Is how that's designed, as opposed to a traditional one which would open and close. These you can twist.
Yeah, those are beautiful. What about these up here?
So these are more traditional link style bracelets. Bracelets that would have actually curve with your wrist and then a traditional clasp closure in the back.
Oh yeah, that's
so
beautiful.
This one's beautiful with the different textures and the different colors being two-tone yellow and white. That's a beautiful piece.
It really is. It's all so pretty. And then you have the real traditional tennis bracelet.
Traditional tennis
you
bracelets
always
as well.
Wanted that,
Yep.
That's a really fun thing to have.
Absolutely.
But some of these link bracelets are so different than they used to be too. There's just a lot of style to that.
Different styles, absolutely.
Yeah. And I think that's what's nice about shopping here is there's so many different, you have vendors that are different. Not what you see maybe in a mall jewelry shop. These are things that are kind of really special. They're really different.
Yeah, we handpick most of them from our vendors.
Yeah, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Here, I feel like these are a little more delicate bracelets.
They are. They are definitely more delicate. There's a few flex bangles in there as well. Then this one here is kind of like a corkscrew, this style here, which is new.
Oh, that's fun.
So that's a neat piece as well.
Yeah, that sure is. Okay, then we have all kinds of necklaces, pendants, and these are all diamond pendants available. And I see a lot of earrings.
Yeah, I have a nice earring selection and pendant selection.
That's great. These are pendants as well. But right here, you have some really, blingy rings.
Yeah, some larger rings, and then I'll have smaller ones as well.
Let's talk about with the availability of diamonds. Do many people come in here for engagement rings?
Yes, we do a lot of engagement ring sales in our store, and a majority of those will be custom,
Okay.
where people will give me ideas of what they're looking for and what size and shape diamond they're looking for, and then we'll make the piece for them.
Okay. So do you have choices of like settings in case people want they just want to pick a setting and then they can choose this type of diamond they
I
want?
still have that as well, yes.
Okay. So that's nice. They can come in and maybe, they come in together. Maybe the gentleman comes in and finds a ring that he thinks his future fiance would like. And you have a nice little place to sit and make those really important choices. Also, I bet you get some people coming in that want to reset their diamond. They've had it for a long time and they just want to change.
We do. We definitely do that. We repurpose their items. Could be multiple pieces that we work into one for them, whether it be mom's or grandma's or someone's special piece. We'll remake that for them.
Do you help them like with ideas? I mean, because sometimes it's really hard to come up with what can I do with this? I don't want this, and mom would want me to wear it, but I'm not going to wear it like this.
Definitely can help them along the way for sure.
Yeah, and you have lots of books and things to look at. Yeah, which makes it really nice too if you have something you'd like to redo. Or, people have been married for 25, 30, 40 years. Maybe you want to just kind of change that ring because you've had it on your finger for a long time and can modernize it and make it look different.
Definitely can.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do that, and that's kind of fun to do. Okay, so these are all diamonds. I want you to realize too that this is just a small sample of diamonds, but there's a lot of other things besides diamonds. Let's talk about your colored stones for a minute.
Definitely have a nice selection of colored stone jewelry as well. Typically would have diamonds with it, and then again in carated gold in any color.
So you can pick out something or have it custom designed for you as well.
Absolutely.
So like if your birthstone, a lot of people like their birthstone, sometimes you just love a ruby or an amethyst or something like that. I think you might be surprised here too that there are stones that I've never heard of and they're beautiful. I mean, like these pinks or blues or whatever they are, just a name I've never heard of before.
Yeah, wide range of natural minerals that are available.
That make a really stunning piece. Or maybe you want to surprise your 16-year-old with something, that's a birthstone or whatever. Okay, we're going to move to up a little bit because there's something I think is kind of surprising and exciting at the next table that you might be surprised to learn something about. So we're going to look at that next. Okay, we've moved our position a little bit. Dale, I really am excited for you to explain to our viewers what this is because it looks like a tray of natural diamonds. That's what I would call it, but tell us what it is.
But it's not. These are actually not mined or natural diamonds. These are all lab-grown diamonds. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about these. In the last 5 to 10 years, they've really perfected this lab-grown diamond process and create beautiful pieces of jewelry that look exactly like a natural one would at a much less expensive price. So it gives you an option more affordable.
So I think when we find their, lab grown, we think CZ. This is nothing like that.
Nothing like it at all. It's crystallized carbon, which what a natural diamond would be. They've perfected that process with heat and pressure to form that carbon into crystals and creating a diamond.
And for those people who really are concerned about, people digging for diamonds and that sort of thing, this has a whole different process. You're explaining that to me a little bit. I think the viewers would be interested in that.
Yeah, it eliminates that completely. It's all done in-house. This particular company grows their own diamonds in-house, takes those diamonds in-house to the cutter where they're actually cut, and then takes them in-house to get certified, all in-house, so it cuts the costs down, speeds up the process, and brings the prices down.
and they're just beautiful. I was pointing out to Dale, I mean, some of these, like you would use them maybe as an engagement ring, and I picked out this one because it's kind of fun. They're all pretty and fun. But if I'm wearing this ring, there's no way anyone would know this is a lab-grown diamond or a diamond diamond. In fact, I believe you were telling me that gemologists, or the people who do the, appraisals, are the only ones really who could tell a difference, and it's hard for them.
Yeah, the naked eye, you will not be able to tell a difference.
No, and you wouldn't either. I mean, they're just stunning and just beautiful. And they are, a fraction of a diamond cost, but they are, I mean, I think if you get a CZ, you're like, okay, I'm going to spend, whatever, $50. That's not these. They're the cost is more than that because of the whole process.
Absolutely.
But the size diamond that you would get is, if you compared it to a natural diamond, there's quite a price difference.
Significant savings,
Yeah.
yes.
So with that, of course, there's the engagement rings or the cocktail rings or whatever. But tell us about some of the other things that are on here.
Pretty much can do anything with the lab growns today. We do, obviously, bracelets. You can do some pieces that are more fashion forward like these, or this style here that's really popular today where they're joining two different fancy shaped diamonds together into one piece of jewelry. Very popular today. So they will do pretty much anything with the lab growns. We could even create a custom piece for you with all natural or lab, whatever you decide, yes.
And say you wanted, these are nice, but you wanted something, much larger. You want a 3-carat size. Can you do that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So you can really kind of go crazy with this a little bit.
You can go anywhere you want to go.
A little bit. Now, they, again, have the tennis bracelet. If you like, that traditional look, that's a great thing. And you have some of these over here, too. These are different than a typical tennis bracelet, though tennis bracelets are very, very pretty. I like them.
Do a lot of lab grown for diamond studs as well.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Actually, probably the best seller in lab growns are studs.
Okay. Some earrings. Sometimes I've looked at, diamond hoop earrings, and they're sometimes cost prohibitive. They're just, and you worry about your earrings, coming apart or, losing them. So this is a nice option too.
Definitely a good option as well.
Looks like we have some eternity bands.
Yes,
type things
eternities
here.
as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Can do those anyway.
What do we call this type of thing?
So this is what's typically called like a diamond by the yard piece, where they'll space out diamonds in gold, and you can pick any size diamond you want, as many or a few as you want as well, and we could create that piece.
Okay, well that's fun too. I want to mention too, besides this, so you've got a nice choice between tons of diamond jewelry or this lab-grown diamond jewelry, lots of options, plus you can design your own or request something. There is something that's really, I always have fun looking at it, and that's estate jewelry. Dale, where do we get estate jewelry, and why would we want estate jewelry?
So estate jewelry is nice in a few different ways. Some people like pieces that are older, a different era that they like. We get them from various places. I get them from customers who want to sell them. Certain pieces are on consignment, other pieces we own, and we get some from the owner in Arizona as well.
Okay,
so they come from a wide range.
Yeah, and you're right, the pieces are a little different.
They're different. They're from different eras.
Yeah, so some maybe only 30 years ago or 40 years ago.
Correct.
Some maybe as much as 100 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is kind of fun to look at those pieces too. So those are here too. And the cases, which we will show you in a little bit, we'll take some pictures of that. But there's also some turquoise and silver and some other choices like that too, if you're interested in something like that. Let's talk about the men for a minute.
Yes.
What do you have for them? Because, men like jewelry too, and it's Christmas or maybe their birthday or something. Maybe you want to get your special someone something also. So
for men, a lot of times what we do for them, for the most part, you'll do watches and bracelets for men. Sometimes you'll do like a neck chain and a cross, but that's a majority of the gents' jewelry today.
Okay, and there's a whole case of that, or men's wedding rings as well.
Yeah, obviously wedding bands, of course.
Yeah, wedding bands, right. Behind us, way behind us, is a lot of beautiful watches. So there's lots of choices, men and women
Yes,
watches.
absolutely.
I can't think of anything that isn't here that you could buy or ask for or find or create or design or whatever right here in our own town. So that makes it really special. And also, as a side note, sometimes you're looking for like a little charm for somebody. I still have my charm bracelet. Maybe some of you do too. Can you get a charm here,
Definitely
Dale?
still carry charms, and there's so many that are available for special order. Sterling silver, gold, whatever you choose.
Okay, you can do that. And there's big catalogs to look through. So,
Absolutely.
you can pick out something that you want, and they will help you. Dale and his staff will help you do that. Dale, did we just about cover everything here in this part of the store?
I think for the most part we did cover it all. We do have some gift items available as well, from clocks or these mobile globes, which are solar that spin on their own.
Yeah.
Those seem to be favorites of the customers.
Yeah.
And then we also do have our mineral art gallery as well.
And we're going to go check out that mineral art gallery in just a minute. It is really special. If you've never been to see it, we're going to take you there in just a few minutes. Okay, we just went to the other side of the store. You turn left to get into here when you walk in those front doors. This is the Mineral Art Gallery. And as I mentioned, if you haven't been in here before, I mean, it's just spectacular. Dale, explain all this gorgeous artwork. It's so unique and different.
So, yes, it's artwork from Arizona. The artist is from Arizona who does all this inlay work. He inlays natural minerals into these pieces, polishes them, and then creates beautiful pieces of artwork. Pictures that are backlit with LEDs, so they really create a striking piece.
So it's all natural stones.
It is.
And they're selected. There's so many different ones that you can see behind me. A lot of bright colors, it's lit up. But then there's some that are a little more subtle, if you like that. We'll show you some that are on the wall that's facing the street that are beautiful as well. Dale, when I walk in here, I think about myself as a child because I loved all these rocks and minerals. I had all kinds of collections of this type of thing. And now I have grandchildren who love this too. And I was telling Dale, boy, would they love to get their hands on all this stuff. So Dale, what all is on here as well?
So yeah, we have a lot of different natural minerals in here. All different mineral species, things that are in their raw natural state, pieces that have been polished, that people will use for gifts and pieces of jewelry. We do bracelets that are made of minerals, and then you'll actually see sculptures as well, where you create an actual stand, and this is actually mineral that's been cut and then polished.
I mean, little cases to put these in, very heavy.
Little boxes, we have coasters and a lot of different gift items. And again, like the other side, we really carry price points from entry level to high and everything in between.
It's true. And I mean, this is a great, just like a little gift you need for somebody. You're running over to their birthday and you need something that's unique and beautiful. And then you might get inspired. They got that special place in your entryway that you need one of these pieces to make it really spectacular. You can just come in here and shop and just kind of browse around and have fun here. I mean, there's just one beautiful sculpture after another. And if you're kind of a person who loves rocks and minerals, as I think a lot of us do, that's why they have all these rock and mineral shops. Like when you're traveling as a tourist, they've got all those that are a little, maybe a little hokey. These are gorgeous. So you're elevating your rock and mineral looking for things when you come in here. So Dale, these come from Arizona.
Yes.
And your other store is in
Arizona, yes.
As well.
Yes.
I think I should go there. We need a field trip, maybe. Anyway, Dale, if someone wants to come in and visit, maybe give your store hours. And I hear you have like a little holiday sale coming up, too.
Yeah, so our annual holiday sale will be December 5th through the 7th, where we'll have a store-wide sale of everything that's in stock will be reduced for that sale. And then our store hours are Tuesdays through Fridays, 9:30 until 5, Saturdays 9:30 until 3. We're closed Sundays and Mondays.
Okay, so there's parking right out front, so you have a space to just come right in. And if Dale's not here, there's other people here very happy and willing to help you during that time. And it sounds like you should come in during that holiday sale for sure.
Great time to come for sure.
It is. And you can actually come in earlier, like kind of pick out what you're thinking about.
Definitely.
And browse. I love to browse, so I hope you do too. Dale, thanks for showing us all your fabulous products today.
Thank you.
Why don't you come on in, shop in Palos Heights. It's the place to be. And we'll see you next time on Meet the Merchant. Bye for now.